Welcome to day 8 of 21 days of holiday hustle, where I give you key insights, I give you case studies, and I give you free resources. If you missed yesterday's video, I encourage you to check that out because I gave out a content management system for Google Docs where I basically went over the system I used when I first started off on YouTube in order to structure my posts, my content, my scripts, everything. You can use that to house important links. That's exactly what I used it for. And it just over dummified it to the extent that it just was not overwhelming at all. And that's exactly what I needed. So if you feel like Notion is too overwhelming for you, start with this. It's a great video. Just do that. Today, however, we're going to be talking about how you can create a niche of one with your coaching business. Now, this niche of one concept is not something that I discovered on my own. Dan Coe himself actually has made a lot of videos on this. I don't know if he's the one that created it or not. It really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that it exists, right? And so to create a niche of one, it really only takes one thing. You just have to optimize for this one thing. And that thing is parasocial relationships. So a parasocial relationship, as a society, we've been trained to think that it's not something that you should want or desire. It's something that you should actually stray away from, which might be true for people in the entertainment space. They might not want people to have parasocial relationships with them, which is understandable. But specifically within the world of online business, you want someone to have a parasocial relationship with you because you want to actually help them out and then feel indebted to you in order to beg you to literally take their money. That is exactly what happens in this space. That's why people like Andrew Tate are as big as they are. Many such cases. So to get these parasocial relationships, you have to increase two things. You have to literally optimize for two things, and that is frequency and utility. You have to post a lot and you have to post useful content. Post a lot and post useful content. I said it twice because it's very important to do both of these things. You can post a lot, but if your content isn't useful, people are not going to watch. I want to quickly talk about where I got this thing of parasocial relationships from. It actually is from this guy named Daniel Fazio, who I'll be talking about later in the series. I have a video for him. A lot of the people actually I mentioned in this video will get a video later in the series, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But Daniel Fazio, great guy, and he talks about the best platform for signing clients and how you need to form a parasocial relationship, XYZ, yada yada yada. Best platform to do this, he says, is YouTube, because of parasocial relationships. You get infinite traffic, it's cheap and easy. And yeah, he wrote a whole email about this. He didn't stop at the email. He wrote tweets about this as early as 2022, which I feel like, for some reason, I feel like he's written a lot more tweets than this. For some reason, these are the only tweets that was found when I did my little search. But yeah, he wrote tweets in 2022 about how you got to build parasocial relationships, form parasocial relationships. There's just a lot of those tweets. So this is something that is not new. Parasocial relationships, niche of one, this whole thing isn't new. But putting it all together, this is where you get to set yourself apart from the crowd and do things in a different way. You are the niche, like Dan Coe says. Let's talk about the first thing, frequency. I want to give a quick example of someone who posts a lot, and because of such, he's been able to amass a large fan base of people who have a parasocial relationship with him, and that is Alex Hormozi. So Alex Hormozi has posted 3.2 thousand videos, which is an average of 8 videos over the last 4 years, just about. And so that is, did I say 8 videos? I meant 800. That's an average of 800 videos over the last 4 years. And when I did the math, it was an average of 15 videos a week, which, by the way, he posted a lot less the first, how many ever years. He didn't start posting shorts until a couple years ago, a few years ago. And so when he started posting shorts a few years ago, he just ramped up production. So 15 videos a week is probably less than what he's the average of what he's posting right now. Obviously, not all of this is long form. Long form is actually probably maybe 2 to 4 videos a week on his channel, if I had to guess. The next person I wanted to talk about for utility, someone who has useful content. Mind you, these people actually have all two, but I just wanted to talk about the specific components that they have within each thing. But they have all two because all of their fan bases have parasocial relationships with them. But the next one I want to talk about for utility is this guy named Cam Monnier. So Cam Monnier is this guy who did a series of getting to 10K a month, starting a new content agency from zero, and he vlogged every single day. This is like, people do not do this. People document, people make videos saying, oh, I did this, I did that, but people do not vlog every single day. He did that every single day for 30 days. I mean, some days was not a vlog, but you know, it doesn't matter, because it's like, you can literally watch this guy do it. You can watch him walk into a dealership, go ask for the person. You can watch what he says. You can watch what he does after. You can watch how he edits the videos. He left everything on the screen. He left everything on YouTube, and that is why this is so helpful and so useful. Now, I want to go into specific ways that you can actually incorporate these two things and build that parasocial relationship based on what I've seen is actually currently working. And the first way is by having a Discord. Now, this is something, if you've actually watched some of my recent videos, I advocate heavily for a Discord. And two people who I've mentioned before, this guy even made a video on, Dean White, if I can find my mouse. Dean White, I made a video on him. I advocate heavily for, you know, joining, like having a Discord. And so let me show you this guy's Discord, because I have, I've mentioned it before. I've had it on before. Now, this guy, Dean White's Discord, he has 13,000 members in his Discord, which is over half of his subscriber count, which is insane. Over half of his subscriber count is in his Discord, and they get free value from him. They get, I mean, like I said in the Dean White video, he literally comes and is in the chat with his members, dropping free value, dropping sauce, like talking to people. Like, these people, especially people who, you know, you put on a pedestal, you really admire them, you don't really think that they would ever want to talk to you or converse with you. He puts his money where his mouth is, and he is in his community regularly talking to people, even though he's very busy. He makes $100,000 every single month from his web agency alone. That's not even including his mentorship program. Now, another great example of a person that does this is Cole Meehan. Cole Meehan is someone I also talked about in the other video, and he has less than 200,000 subscribers. In the last video, I think he was at like 1.97. Now he's at 1.99, and in a couple days, I'm sure he's gonna be at like 2K. But this guy has a Discord as well called CM University, free, 907 subscribers, 907 members, not subscribers, 907 members. His subscribers is 2K. So a little under half of his members are in his Discord. And I mean, another great example, he drops free sauce. I mean, he has a paid section, so like people upgrade to the paid section of his community. And these are what they get. They get access to his private suppliers. They get, you know, daily products, content reviews. They get a lot of stuff basically. And I mean, it gives a lot of this stuff like more weight. First of all, his content gives a lot of this stuff more weight, because, you know, content reviews, like, he could be a random Joe doing content reviews, but no, he actually has been in the ecom space and literally documented his journey from 0 to like 10, 20, 50, 60K months. And so, like, if you get your content reviewed by him, you're getting your content reviewed by someone who had the potential to do 60K months and did 60K months. And so it has a lot of weight because of the content, because that gives him proof that he is who he says he is. And so people buy into this because it's valuable for them. Now, he also does one-on-one mentorship, which is very much more high ticket, and he makes money from this too. I would guess he makes, like, he adds 1 to 2 people in his mentorship every single month, if not more, which is a sizable amount of money. It's a sizable chunk. And that is why I believe Discord is the best place. It is the best place. Not school, not a free school community, not a free WAP community. These are communities and they can be free, but I think Discord is just so much better with the functionality that it provides you. It is a no-brainer. And anyone who doesn't see that, I just don't understand, because I feel so passionately about this. This is something that I just believe in. Anyone can have a Discord community and make money from it, selling their mentorship, their courses, anything. I mean, Dan Coe had a Discord community, for goodness sakes. that is besides the point. I don't want to get too far off this Discord thing, but now the next practical way you can optimize for a parasocial relationship is something I basically touched on before. It's part of the formula or whatever, if you will, but posting a lot, frequency. Like I said, I wanted to give you another example and show you a great example of someone who posted a lot and made parasocial content, made his viewers parasocial to him, and that is none other than Hamza himself. Hamza Ahmed is a guy who is kind of controversial nowadays, but at the start of his channel in around 2020, he was posting every single day. He was posting every single day, posting a video every single day about, you know, self-improvement basically. And his viewers, like, he literally for a while called himself Cult Leader Hamza. He called himself Cult Leader Hamza because he felt like he was a cult leader. Like, his viewers almost worshipped him because he posted content very frequently and they were very useful. Like, some of his content, if you look at the comments, they stop people from, you know, so like it's very, very useful, and it's something that like helps a lot, and that is why people really loved his content and really identified with him and his content. That is why when he started a school community, people gave him their money willingly, gave him their money, joined his community, and they saw immense value in it because they got access to Hamza. They got access to someone that they looked up to, that they worshipped. And that is why he was able to win. He was one of the first winners of school games, is literally because of that community. Now, obviously you can't maintain posting a lot for a long time. Obviously it's very hard. It's not easy. Like, trust me, I understand that. Another great example of a guy who's done that is Ryan Trahan. So Ryan Trahan is a YouTuber with 18 million subscribers plus. And, you know, nowadays he doesn't post as often, but when he first started, or not when he first started, 2 years ago, he had a series on YouTube called the 1 penny series, 1 penny challenge, whatever. And it was a groundbreaking YouTube thing at the time. So this is when it started. The goal was literally for him to, he started off with a penny, said, what can I get in exchange for this penny? Someone give him a pen. You get $1, you get $2, you get $5, buy supplies, get people to donate like 10. Like, he was making money for, I don't know, it's insane. I feel like it literally proves that you can make money doing anything. If anything at all, like, you can make money doing anything. This guy was making money, and like, the premise was also to take the penny and bring it to Mr. Beast. Like, he needed, it was a lot. But basically, for 30 days straight, he was posting a video every single day, a vlog, a high quality, high production vlog every single day. And it was very entertaining to watch. And it gave you the chance to build your content, or sorry, to build your schedule around his content, right? So this is something that I really remember, like, very vividly, very distinctly, is at the time I had an internship. And so I remember, like, going to work, working for like the first hour, and then at 10, refreshing to see when he would drop his video, and I would watch it. And it was just so satisfying to me to like do that. Like, I really loved watching his video for the whole month. It was great. And so if you post regular, you give people the opportunity to build their schedule around your content. And I mean, it doesn't get more parasocial than that, you know? So if you're a business owner, the takeaway from this is to start a YouTube channel, post videos regularly, consistently, post useful videos, have a Discord that you funnel your viewers to. And in that Discord, you're going to be active in that Discord. You're going to hop on calls in that Discord, regular calls, at least once a week, if not more. I remember when Dean White first started his community, he was hopping on calls with his Discord community like a couple days a week. Like, it was crazy. And at the time, it was making like 50K a month. You're going to hop on regular calls with your community at least no less than once a week. Okay, no less than once a week. And then the last thing I have on the list is being a real person. You're going to be a real person. You're going to be your unique, natural self, which kind of contradicts a little bit what I said earlier in the series about scripting, how I feel like scripting is just much better. I feel now, you know, my viewpoint has actually changed, but I feel now that Scripting actually kind of takes away your personality a little bit. So if you can script in such a way you can keep your personality in there, then by all means do it. But if you cannot do that, then I would just say riff, riff like Daniel Fazio. And at worst, you'll learn how to riff better, which is a great skill to have, especially if you plan on being, successful. You have to talk to people, you have to riff. Like, it just is what it is. So just be your natural self. Be like, have that personality shine. And if that means not scripting videos for a bit, then don't script videos for a bit. Like, I would recommend it. As a matter of fact, I probably am not going to script videos for a long time, unless it's going to be like a high production video that I edit a little bit more. But this series has really taught me a lot already, even though I'm just a little bit over a week in. So those are the three things. Do them in the order that I mentioned, which is post a lot first, funnel them to the Discord, and while you're posting, while you're doing all this, make sure you are your unique self. Jesus, say that 3 times fast. Make sure you are your unique self, and you will notice within a month, 2 months, 3 months, things will absolutely change and take off. Now, a lot of you know that this is exactly what you need to be doing for your business, but you just don't. And if you're one of those people, then book a call below. I actually have a free script waiting for you. If you book a call, I will make you a free script. I actually have some other lead magnets that have gotten claimed. So if you go to tccmedias.com/free, you will see that I can make you a free VSL or a free short. Choose your pick, or just a regular book a call link. I'll make you a free script. Those are my 3 lead magnets right now. So choose your pick. I have a done for you YouTube service. I do YouTube content. I look at a lot of data. I actually am going to make a video where I analyze a lot of the data from the series because it's very intriguing to me. That's something that I really love and enjoy doing. So if you're a business owner, you want to do YouTube, but you just feel like you don't have the time, or you're just putting it off for whatever reason, book a call. Like, there's literally nothing bad that can come of it. Just saying. Tomorrow, I'm going to be giving you a key insight on why YouTube is non-negotiable for you and your coaching business. So if you're still not convinced, come back tomorrow and I will tell you exactly why that is and why your competitors are literally blowing you out of the water. I'll see you tomorrow. And by the way, sorry for the late video. You will not believe the day that I'm having, but that's a story for another day.